What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 43 here on the Top 10 Tuesday series. Yeah, episode 43. And for this week, we are talking about top 10 road horror films of all time. So yeah, these are my top 10 personal favorite road horror films of all time. I tried to focus on films that mostly took place on the road in the film. I know there's a lot of films that are, start off on the road and then take a detour, in a different path for the rest of the film and stuff. But I tried to focus on ones that were pretty much set strictly on the road, for the most part, so. Yeah, without further ado, once again, this is my personal top 10. So, and I probably forgot some things, I don't know, but this is what I came up with, read off my dome kind of deal. But anyways, number 10, Pick Me Up. Probably a little bit of a surprise for some people. This is the Larry Cohen episode from season 1 of Masters of Horror. So it's only an hour long. If you've never seen this series, it's just a fantastic, series, Masters of Horror. They did 2 seasons plus a TV kind of spin-off one, but this was a great episode. I always love this one because I'm a really, really big fan of road horror films. So this one always stuck out to me in season 1. Basically about a guy, kind of like dual serial killers. One guy, he's a hitchhiker, and another guy drives a truck, and they get in this cat and mouse game. Oh, it's fantastic. It's just really great stuff. So yeah, it all takes place on the road. Really cool stuff. I think Larry Cohen did a great job with this film. Once again, it only been an hour long, so it is to the point. Pretty awesome stuff, but I had to throw it in there. It's always been a favorite of mine from season 1, so yeah. Pick Me Up, number 10. In at number 9 is The Car. This one is really just about a killer car going around in the desert on the roads and just taking out people. It's almost like a slasher killer car film in a way. It's kind of strange. I haven't actually watched The Car in a long time, but I remember just loving this film, man. It's just fantastic. I know there's a really beautiful Arrow Blu-ray of this, but I can't see myself upgrading anytime soon. I'm pretty happy with this old Anchor Bay edition right there. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I've always loved this film, man. James Brolin, awesome in this film. Really cool stuff. But I love the car in this film. And some of the death scenes in this film are actually quite surprising too. But yeah, it's just a really fun flick. Love the setting in this one too. Great stuff. In at number 9. In at number 8 is Hitchhike. An Italian flick that I think a lot of people kind of overlook or just maybe have not seen or anything like that. Of course, this one right here is starring Franco Nero. What's her name? Cleary? I can't remember I can't really pronounce her name properly. And of course, David Hess. David Hess plays, the hitchhiker. He's the piece of shit in this film that, invades their vacation. Pretty awesome flick, man. It's nasty shit, man. David Hess playing that, Last House on the Left type character. He's just such a piece of shit, man. But, it's all set on the road and he's just a dirtbag, and you can just imagine what happens in this one. But yeah, good flick, man. If you've never seen this one, check it out. Awesome stuff. And that was number 8. Number 7 is, of course, Joyride. I was never a big fan of this movie when it first came out, to be honest. For some odd reason, I just didn't really care for it. Maybe I wasn't paying attention when I was watching it, but I grew to really enjoy this film. I really love this film, man. It's awesome. I love the Rusty Nail character. The cat and mouse on the road, and it's fantastic. It's definitely one of these, I guess it's a trilogy now. It's one of these trilogies that I could see them making more and more films, because it's, you can just keep making them. It's pretty easy to do it, but yeah, of course, this one right here starring, Paul Walker. Rest in peace to Paul Walker. Very sad that he passed away. And of course, Steve Zahn, fantastic in this one too. And that girl right there, I can never say her name properly, but because I'm terrible with names. But yeah, the Rusty Nail character, just fantastic stuff. I have always loved this film, man. Really great stuff. Well, not always loved this film. I've loved it ever since I started liking the film. But yeah, Joyride, awesome stuff. Really, really good road horror. You can't go wrong with that one. Number 7. Number 6 is Jeepers Creepers, and of course, The Creeper. This one right here, man, was another film I didn't overly care for the first time I watched it, and I grew to absolutely love this movie. I should upgrade to Blu-ray for this film, but yeah, I love this film, man. I love the ending, is so great, but it's just all around just very, very enjoyable. I don't know what I was on when I first watched this film, but I was like, nah, it's okay. But yeah, you know, it was 2001. At the time, I was in school, in university. Actually, I was in college at that time, but I don't know. Didn't have my head in the game, I guess. But Jeepers Creepers, we all know and love this film, man. Awesome stuff. And that was number 6. Number 5 is one that I've talked about many, many times, and that's Dead End. I've heard a lot of people say that they're not really a big fan of this film. I think this movie is fantastic. It's got great atmosphere. It all takes place in a car with very minimal characters, and it's basically about this family that's going to, I believe, the father's parents' house for Christmas. I can't exactly remember the fine details, but anyways, they're on this road and just shit is not going their way. Quite literally. Yeah, a bunch of shit happens and, you know, shit like that. But you got to kind of check it out for yourself. I actually have a full review on this movie. I think I did this in my 25 Days of Christmas Horror, actually. But yeah, this is a fantastic film, and I just absolutely love this one. I've watched this movie so many times since it first came out, and it's just a great one. But if you've never seen it, give it a shot. Awesome stuff. Dead End, number 5. In at number 4 is one that I'm probably going to catch some shit over. It's not necessarily a horror film, but I always dub it as one because, you know, it's on a Grindhouse double bill, and you know what I'm talking about. And of course, that's Death Proof. This shit, man, it's got some really good, you know, cat and mouse shit going on at the end of the film. But Tarantino did a great job with this, man. Oh, I love this movie. When I first saw this in the theater, I just absolutely fell in love with it. And when they came out with the extended cut and the unrated cut, I just fell in love with it more because it was way longer. It was like a half an hour longer type deal, and just really great stuff. But yeah, man, you can't beat the car chase at the end. Just so fantastic. Zoe Bell is just amazing with her stunts. Just such a great job in this one. Stuntman Mike, you know, you can't fuck with that. It's great, but this movie's just great all around. I know a lot of people, there are some people that don't really care for it too much, but like I said, I put it in here because it was on the Grindhouse double bill, of course, with Planet Terror, and yeah, you know, it is what it is, but it's here. Yeah, Death Proof. We all know it. It's awesome. In at number 4, in at number 3 is Race with the Devil. Peter Fonda, Warren Oates. Fan-fucking-tastic film. And it's a film that I never hear anybody talk about. I don't know what it is about this movie, but no one ever seems to talk about it. I don't know why. It's really great. It's just fantastic. About two couples that are on a road trip, and of course everything goes haywire, and there's some other shit that's going on. I actually did a review on this on Body Bags on my other channel, so you can check that out. But oh, just what a great film. Great octane, kind of high action horror, with a really amazing ending. I think this ending is just haunting. It's nasty. It's gritty. It's exactly what makes a great film, in my opinion. Race with the Devil. Awesome film. And at number 3. Number 2 is The Hitcher. Yeah, it's got to be The Hitcher, man. Rutger Hauer, of course, C. Thomas Howell, Jennifer Jason Leigh. Fuck, man. I watched this movie so many damn times in my life. It just always terrified me. And you know, to be honest, every time I see a hitchhiker when I was younger, I'd always think of this film. I'd always think of that. I don't know what it is, man, but just such an amazing film. Awesome stuff. We all know the Hitcher. I mean, really. There's really nothing I can say about this movie that hasn't been said before, but awesome stuff. And I really wish that they would put the Hitcher TV series out in full. I know they have released, like, you know, volumes of it, but it's not complete, and that really annoys me. I haven't picked them up because of that reason, because I'm a completist, and I can't have, like, you know, random episodes from a fucking TV series. But I always liked the TV series, man. I thought it was really good. You know, HBO, I think it was one of the first HBO shows, to be honest. But yeah, The Hitcher, awesome stuff. Gotta love it. And of course, in at number 1, and I really do honestly think that this is one of the best. This is my personal favorite road horror film of all time. And oddly enough, it happens to be a television movie. So, and of course, it was directed by Steven Spielberg, and it's none other than Duel. I love this movie. Now this is what TV horror should be all about right here. You know, Duel, just absolutely fantastic. Such a great cat and mouse game. Man, and one thing about this movie that just scares the shit out of me is the rig. You know, that beat up old rusty piece of shit. It's so devilish looking and nasty. It just scares the shit out of me, but I don't know, man. There's something about this movie. I think it's honestly one of Spielberg's best films. I know a lot of people are going, yeah, whatever, but I don't think, I don't think it's better than some of his, big blockbusters, but it personally is one of my favorite Spielberg films. I'm not even a big Spielberg fan, but I wish he had done more films like this, but Duel, what can I say, man? Great film. If you've never seen this, I honestly need to do myself a favor and just upgrade this to Blu-ray. I hope the Blu-ray looks great, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Duel in at number 1. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for my top 10. Do a quick little recap. Pick Me Up, number 10. The Car, number 9. Hitchhike. If y'all haven't seen this out there, definitely give this one a shot. It's fucking awesome. David Hess being a big piece of shit. Joyride, of course. Jeepers Creepers. Dead End. Death Proof. We got Race with the Devil. Fantastic acting in this film, by the way, too. The Hitcher, and of course, we've got Duel in at number 1. And that is going to conclude my top 10 road horror films of all time. My personal top 10 horror films. Road horror films. So, like I say every week, make sure you sub all the other cats that I do the series with. I'll leave all the links down below. And yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. See you guys next week with another top 10. Peace out.